Hey YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy, the Red Panda 315, back with another MLB Diamond Dynasty video. As many know, Stage 2 is coming out later today, and a lot of people are pumped. Some are not, because some feel that this is turning into MILB, the show, with all these prospects. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of talk to you guys about the way where I feel it's the quickest way to get those Stage 2 guys, and that is with March to October. So at the beginning of the year, March to October was dog shit, to say the least. I believe the likely earnings for a World Series winning campaign on All-Star was around 24, I want to say. It was retarded, pretty much, to put it in nice words. It was I mean, why would you do that? Why would you waste your time on something so ridiculous as that? So a lot of people didn't use that way. A lot of people didn't go this route when they were getting their face to the franchise. Gleyber Torres, Joey Gallo, for myself, Shohei Ohtani. Well, but that's different. But then they changed it about halfway through stage one, and they finally made March to October good. The only problem was a lot of people had already finished, and they had already gone through and got the faces of the franchise they wanted, and they were working on online or events. But I'm here to tell you that this is the way to go to get your Brodusar Gratterall, I believe is how you say his name, those stage 2 affinities. This is the way to get it. They're repeatable. Now, be honest, it's not the it's not it's kind of a boring method if you don't really like March to October. It takes about 5 hours, which sucks, but if you can get 50 points in 5 hours, I mean that's 10 points an hour. It's a lot better than trying to sit through and unless you're a god at maybe you're a god at Showdown, but I mean you can bump it up to Hall of Fame or Legend. I prefer All Star. I think it's a simple way to go through. But this is also a great way, not only is it repeatable, this is a great way to go back and get some faces of the franchise. Go ahead and do some of those collections for for some of those guys, some of those collection rewards that you want. So, I mean, looking through, March October is not hard. So we're going to need about 120 to get those stage 2 guys, which is going to drop later today. Is it the best? No. But if we go to missions, and you get an ALS Showdown. Wait, no, where is it? There should be the Showdown thing somewhere. But anywho, I believe it gets you like 24. You pile that with a 50, you're at 70, you do another thing, 50. Obviously, new sets of missions are going to come out. I recommend doing some of those. But again, a big portion is going to come from Showdown and March to October. And for those who suck at the game like me, March to October seems a lot easier. Now, the only problem with this method is, for guys like me, my favorite baseball player is the Orioles' Ryan Mountcastle. He's a stage 2 affinity. The only issue with that is the Orioles are garbage in March to October. So, that's the one issue with March to October is it creates, for certain teams, you're at a disadvantage. But for people who want the Cardinals or Dodgers team affinities, you're set. You don't have to do much. You just play through your moments and not play awful, and you'll be fine. You can honestly go with some of the teams. You can sit here and go all the way up to legend. Like with the Dodgers, I mean, really, it's not even that hard. Just, be able to play the game decently, and you'll be just fine. And then you're gonna get at least probably a 60 points if you win the World Series. In the postseason, you play most of the games, so that's where a lot of time starts to eat up. But I mean, if you play in the postseason every game, you play at least like 4 innings a game. You decide. I mean, you determine the outcome. So as long as you don't choke, you're fine. And you honestly can get it done within like before 5 hours. But for me, I lost. I mean, most of my playoff series went almost the max because I'm awful at the game. There's a ton of extra inning games during the season, but this is the way. This is honestly the best way to go. I mean, you go over to showdowns. Let's go. Where are showdowns? Showdown, yada yada yada. We'll just do AL West or whatever. And what, you get 5. So you get 20 from beating the showdown. It isn't bad. If you can move through those methodically and quickly, that's fine. But again, 1,000 stub entry fee. Some people like to spend their stubs on things they shouldn't be spending them on. But March, October, and Showdown is the way to go. There's really no doubt about it. Unless there's a big major change, uh, that's the way to go. So I hope this video helped you guys. And I want to ask you guys a few questions here. First off, what guys are you looking forward to getting in Stage 2? Personally, Ryan Mountcastle, my favorite player. I'm sitting here grinding the Orioles to get him. I don't know the Angels yet, but I assume I'll get him since I already have Ohtani. Secondly, should I make a video going over what prospects I think are the cards you should go for, my thoughts on them, and kind of maybe get your all's opinions? Let me know in the comments. I hope this video helped you out. It really should, to be honest. It's not that hard. It's simple. Just go play March October. Play Netflix. I know some people like watch Tiger King. My girlfriend and my dad watch it, so there's that. Listen to music. That's my favorite thing to do. Or maybe do some schoolwork while you do it. Might be a little more difficult, but you get the gist. Anywho, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon. See ya.